Many comebacks, many crazy games so far. But today is game one of the ALDS between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. The 1983 replay between these two teams here at Comiskey Park. And now as they sing the anthem, we're about ready to go here in Comiskey. The ALDS game number 1 of 7. There are 4 different series going on. Here's Lamar Hoyt. And these have been all great games. We could have 4 game 7s or we could have 4 sweeps. We don't know. And here comes Damaso Garcia, and we're underway here in Chicago. Comiskey Park, here's Hoyt. And that's going to be a little looper and a base hit to left field. Remember, Chicago had 2 3-run innings in the wild card game against the Yankees early on, and then they got nothing. The first lap of the lineup wasn't that great, and that's going to be Lamar Hoyt. Early, first pitch. Good night, Lamar Hoyt. Very good. Right there. And now here comes Barry Bonnell. Barry Bonnell. Bonnell again, high pop fly. Underneath, 2 pitches, 1 out. They're going after the ball today. For the Blue Jays, you got Garcia, Bonnell, Lloyd Mosby, Jesse Barfield, Willie Upshaw, Ernie Witt, the catcher, Cliff Johnson, the DH, Bolinix, Rance Bolinix, the third baseman, Alfredo Griffin, the shortstop. So here's Lloyd Mosby. He's hitting .500 for the playoffs. Remember that they had a game before. And Lamar Hoyt already has 1 out, 1 on, and 2 pitches. And they finally take one. That's going to be a strike. Lloyd Mosby. He's hitting .500 in the playoffs. They go back to first. He's safe. They got a speedy runner on. And that's going to be a ball outside. So Lloyd will be up here. It'll be 1-1. Lamar Hoyt pitching for the White Sox. Back, he's safe. He's playing around with that runner. He might throw one away. But here's Hoyt, the 1-1. And that's going to be a strike, 1 and 2. So Lamar Hoyt, he has 2 strikes on Lloyd Mosby. High pop fly, got him with a high, was that curveball, and that's going to be 2 outs. Now, a guy with 81 speed right there, you'd figure he could go, he could get caught if he went and he hit a fly ball. And here's Jesse Barfield. They said the first 5 innings they want to limit Toronto. They really want to play it down. Make sure they don't get the big inning. So if it sacrifices a run, last game Barfield struck out 3 times in a wild card game. Remember, the top half of the lineup didn't do that great against the New York Yankees. And that'll be a strike there, 1-1. Jesse Barfield. One, and that'll be down 2-1. Well, Toronto. That'll be fouled over to the side. It'll be 2-2. So Hoyt wants to get this inning over with. The 2-2. That'll be fouled away. The fans are into it here. The 2-strike pitch. It's going to be 2-2. Struck him out, and that ends the inning. That is 4 strikeouts in 2 playoff games that Barfield has had, and it's 0-0. We go to the bottom of the first of game 1. So pitching for Toronto is Luis Leal. Luis Leal, he's 6'3", 205, age 26. Toronto is a young team. They were close before. They came into fruition in 92 and 93. But in the late 80s, they were good. And Leal gets a strike against Rudy Law. For the White Sox, this will be the first time that they batted all playoffs. It hits them foul. It's 0-2. Strange that they might bunt, but they're going to be aggressive at the plate, and it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Toronto only giving up 1 run to the New York Yankees. They strike him out, and he goes down. Law goes down, and Leal gets his strikeout, 1 out.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 18.
Caught him looking. Tony Bernazard. And Bonazard, it goes down, ball 1. Leal throwing a lot of junk here early. But that was a fastball at 90 miles an hour. It'll be 1-1. Tony Bernazard. High pop fly. And underneath, this will be 2 outs. Well, they're looking good here. Here's the lineup: Law, Bernazard, Carlton Fisk, Ron Kittle, Greg Lazinski, Harold Baines, Tom Paciorek, Scott Fletcher, and Vance Law. So here's Carlton Fisk. He played in the World Series with the Red Sox, and Fisk fouls that off, 0-1. Nope, he's not waving that to go fair. So Luis Leal looking good early. The pitch, it'll be quickly 0-2. Another fastball. Number 10. It'll be a little looper to center field. It's actually hard hit, but out. Right to the center fielder. And at the end of an inning, we only have 1 base hit, and that's by Toronto. 0-0. Comiskey Park. And Willie Upshaw. You know, this Chicago team, in real life, they lost to Baltimore 3-1. And they never got back till 93. High into left field, and it'll go foul. The feeling was that Chicago always knew. As here's Willie Upshaw, 333 in the playoffs. And that'll be sliced to center field and a base hit. So Willie will get a single here, and Toronto early on, they're the team with the base hits. Willie Upshaw with a big hit. And here's Ernie Witt, the catcher. Have his baseball card somewhere. Ernie Witt. And that's going to be a strike. Oh, so big. Toronto and Chicago. This could be a big at-bat. There's nobody out. Witt wants to get on first. Witt did not play. He was not the catcher in the Ed Drummond, Clyde Washington, Earl Hendricks, the umpires. But Ernie Witt was not the catcher in the wild card game. Ernie Witt is catching tonight So this is his first appearance at bat, and he struck him out. He struck out Ernie Witt. Lamar Hoyt, his second strikeout, and here's Cliff Johnson. 1 on, 1 out. They had a leadoff base hit, but now he's stuck there, and Hoyt, that'll be a strike. Last game, Cliff Johnson was 2 for 4. He had 2 doubles and an RBI. He was one of the big clutch hitters for the Toronto Blue Jays. In their 6-1 winners, they're going on a steal. They throw to second. He's going to be safe. Safe at second. You know, Lamar Hoyt was playing around with the runner. We see why. They're going to steal on him. And in the top of the second, they are going to steal on him. They're not going to mess around there, and that's going to be fouled off. 1 and 2 with 2 outs. 1 and 2 with 1 out, sorry. Runner on second. Top of the second, a 1-2 by Hoyt to Cliff Johnson. Struck him out, there's 2 outs. Lamar Hoyt is going through. Here's the playoffs now. Detroit 1-0, Philadelphia 1-0. The Expos and the Dodgers will be next, but the Sox and the Blue Jays here. That is what we have so far. So Detroit with a win, the Phillies with a comeback win. Both those games before then were comeback wins. And the Expos was a comeback win in a wild card game. So we have had 3 comeback wins in a row. And they were big ones. There's going to be a strike to Rance Mulliniks. And 0-1. The NLCS was 2-0. They were down. That's going to be a little bit. Third to first, and they get him. He's a slow runner, and he got him by a step. Anybody else, and that might have been a first and third, but they don't do it. Kittle, Lazinski, and Baines. And here is Ron Kittle. We were telling you earlier, the NLCS, the Pirates were up 2-0. They lost it 3-2. Then in the 9th inning, Baltimore was up 3-1. They lose 7-3. And Atlanta was up 4-0. And the Phillies won 6-5. So we have had 3 straight comeback games in a row. Maybe you don't want to score first. And Kittle takes out 1-1. We haven't had any counts go deep yet. Luis Leo, it's 1-2. Bottom of the second. The 1-2. There'll be a ball down low, 2-2. The 2-2 to Ron Kittle. Outside 3-2. So we have a full count. Greg Lazinski, the former Philadelphia Philly. These Chicago White Sox had a lot of talent on them. They did have a lot of talent from other teams. I call it hidden talent. All of a sudden you look at this, you go, wait a second, I know this guy, I know this guy. The full count to Ron Kittle. He walked him, and Ron will get on first. And the Blue Jays will have to deal with Ron Kittle on first. The White Sox said coming into this series that they wanted to, they really thought that they had the best team, but they thought that they were a little blown back. It was their first time. Oh, they're getting into it now. For Lazinski, there's the mascot now. And the pitch, it'll be down low, ball 1. So what I'm saying is they thought now they got that under their belt. And now they got the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be 2-0. Where you can mess up once or twice and still win the series. We're not saying that they're going to win it. I mean, everybody's been, we expect this to be crazy, and that's going to be a strike. But they feel that they can get a much better groove and have a much better chance this time around. That'll be a ball, 3-1. The entire AL West was under 500 except for the Chicago White Sox. They won a division by about 20 games. This could be 4, 6, 3, and they get them off 2 outs. Oh, what a double play. And a big double play there. Oh, so big right up here. They shift it over, and it's easy, 4-6-3. Bottom of the second. And that's going to be a ball outside, 1-0. Harold Baines, his first time up. Luis Leal. 1-0. High pop fly. Underneath it, the shortstop. And he catches Baines pop out, and that's 3 outs. They get out of it. And right now, it's Toronto with the only hits of the game. Still 0-0 though. You look at the American League, I really don't know who to pick. Detroit looked so good in that comeback, but then again, it was a moment. It wasn't a sustained effort. That's going to be a strike. Alfredo Griffin, he was the 2-for-4 with 2 RBIs. Alfredo Griffin was very instrumental in that win in New York. They haven't been home yet, and it's going to be 1-1. I know they played an exhibition stadium at 85, but we got the Sky Dome here. It'll be picked up, thrown the first one out. Not really anybody going into deep counts. And Law, what a play. And Tomaso Garcia singled in the first. He opened up the game, very first pitch with a leadoff base hit. And a swing and a miss there, a strike. Tomaso Garcia, 1 for 1 today. He'll be high, ball 1. Would love to get on. Here in the third. High to left. Running underneath, they make the catch, 2 outs. That's Kittle with the catch in left field. Here's Barry Bonnell. Barry Bonnell 0 for 1. He popped out in the first. Lamar Hoyt cruising through here in the third. And that's going to be a ball right on the border. He wanted that one. The 1-0. Little grounder right back to Lamar. And he throws the first, and that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the third. This thing is scoreless. They're trying to add 83 onto those. Tom Paciorek.
The first baseman, number 44.
Tom Paciorek in the bottom of the third. He's hitting 7, 8, 9 coming up. And there's the strike. Here for the Chicago White Sox. In the bottom of the third. They really thought that this could be their year, but you never know. It's going to be high, ball 1, 1-1. When you look at the teams that won, we had a road team win in Detroit, and we had a home team win in Philadelphia. And the funny part was, the home team, Baltimore, should have won, and Atlanta should have won that game. They really should have. That'll be a little looper right to the shortstop. He'll throw to first, one out. Leal is looking good. Only 28 pitches in 3 innings. Look at this, though. Pick it up, throw to first. Good night. Got him by a whole body length. And now here's Scott Fletcher. Fletcher, and that's going to be a strike. Scott Fletcher, regular season. We don't have any. We just went right into the playoffs. And here's Fletcher. The throw, it's going to be a hard hit foul, and it'll be 0-2. So the 0-2 from Scott Fletcher. High to left field. Running in underneath, he makes the catch, 2 outs. Wow, I mean, they could go through the lineup, no hits. The reason why it's not a perfect game is because there was a double play, a walk and a double play. Here's Vance Law. Well, here's Vance, and that's going to be a strike. Luis Leal for Toronto, looking like a good first game starter. Throw, it's going to be outside, 1-1. You get the feeling these playoffs aren't going to be the highest scoring. You're not going to see a 14-8 game. High pop fly, right field. And that's going to be 3 outs. The whole way through the lineup, one gets on, but he gets swept off in a double play. 0-0, Mosby, Barfield, and Upshaw. Well, here's Lloyd Mosby now, 0 for 1. He flew out in the first. Lloyd Mosby flew out in the first, and that's going to be a strike. Last game, he had 2 singles. He was 2 for 4. Here in Chicago. Beautiful day. And that's going to be a ball outside, 1-1. Lamar Hoyt to Lloyd Mosby. Inside, 2-1. Big for Toronto. Down low, and that's a strike, 2-2. The 2-2 to Mosby. Inside, it'll be full. Barfield will be on deck here in Chicago. This will be Hoyt's 37th pitch. High underneath. He got underneath that one. They go to left field, and it's nearing it. It's caught right next to the wall. There's not much foul room there. Not much. And that's going to be 1 out. That was a huge catch. A beautiful night in Chicago. And Jesse Barfield, he struck out in the first. You know, you get in these games and nobody's like there scoring, and oh, they're going to call that one a strike. You ask yourself, how is this going to end? Hoyt, same spot, 1-1, a little bit outside though. But it wasn't the same. 1-2, this swing and a miss. They got him on the changeup. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jesse Barfield. Struck him out. Lamar Hoyt, another strikeout, and there's 2 outs. Wow, look at Lamar Hoyt. Good night. And now Willie Upshaw. Upshaw's 1 for 1 today, and that's going to be a strike. 1983. ALDS game number 1. They didn't have this in 83. We have it here. That's going to be dribbled away. 0-2. They're down to their last strike. Lamar Hoyt knows you can't give an inch to the Blue Jays. Oh, and they fouled it off. I don't know what kind of games you're going to have in this series. Nobody does. These might all be low scoring. Hoyt inside, 1-2. The fans upset. That was close. It's going to be chopped inside shortstop. He's going to get it. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Each of these games has a story, and this one is just unfolding. Law is next. So here's Rudy Law. He's 0 for 1 today. He struck out in the first. Bottom of the fourth inning, Luis Leal. Outside ball 1. 1-0. That'll be fouled off. It'll be 1-1. Well, Rudy Law, with such speed, he wants to get on. He tried bunting in the first inning, and that'll be a strike, 1-2. He tried to bunt in the first inning, and that didn't work. The 1-2. That'll be fouled off, still 1-2. The pitch. That'll be the first. 1 out. So here comes Bernazard. Tony Bernazard. Both teams trying to get something going. That'll be a shot to right field and caught. 2 outs. I'll tell you what, for Chicago and Toronto, I know this is the opening game of this series, but it's taken a while for somebody to get something. And Carlton Fisk. Usually in the fourth, it starts to open up, but it didn't here, and it's going to be 0-1. So Carlton Fisk. That'll be a strike. He's quickly 0-2. Remember in the Phillies and Atlanta game, it opened up in the 5th inning. 4 in the top, and then Schmidt's grand slam in the bottom. Leal, a third of his pitches have been balls. So he's been working around the plate. The 1-2. Oh my, he wanted that one. It'll be 2-2. Fisk might have got a little bit lucky there. The 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out there, and Leal gets out of the inning. It's still 0-0. Beautiful Comiskey Park. And when you look at this game so far, really, you have, this is tense. You know, you were thinking that Chicago at home, usually home teams get that boost where they come out. Here's Ernie Witt, the catcher. He struck out in the second. You get that boost as a home team, you're better, and all of a sudden you get that boost and you get a few runs early, and then things start to settle down, and game 2 is where it is. But right now it's 0-0. And Ernie Witt fouls that off, 0-1. Lamar Hoyt. That'll be fouled off again, 0-2 to Ernie Witt. Ernie Witt, if he can get on, that'll be fouled again. These pitchers have been going at a good pace here. We're in the 5th inning. And Witt, this will be to right field and fouled it off. Into the stands. It'll be 0-2, top of the 5th. Oh, that's going to be down low, 1-2. 1-2. Down low again, it'll be 2-2. Top of the 5th. Oh, 3-2 in the 5th inning. Cliff Johnson is on deck. 3-2. High pop fly. Right field. And underneath it's going to be 1 out. So 1 out, that's Harold Baines with the catch. And here's Cliff Johnson. He's going to strike out in a second. And Hoyt, that's going to be a strike. 0-1. Lamar Hoyt. 55 pitches. That'll be straight up the middle. And it'll be picked up. Short to first and an out. That's going to be 2 outs. Two outs. What a defensive play. It went through the middle and Hoyt. Here's Mulliniks. Rance Mulliniks. The 8th hitter, he's 0 for 1 today. I thought it was Hoyt, missed it. And it'll be 1-0. High and fouled off. Nobody's going to get to it. It'll be 1-2. Durant's trying to get on. The pitch. A little low underneath. And this will be shortstop. He gets it 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 5th. And I'm telling you right now, this is totally different. Bottom of the 5th, it is 0-0. And you wonder about this game, seriously. You know, the White Sox came in with such high hopes. Such high hopes of winning it all. They're in their first game and everybody's looking at them. And they know.
Leading up for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 43. One to count.
The 0-1. That'll be fouled away. 0-2. Kittle again will be up. The 0-2 bottom of the 5th. And that'll be fouled away. Ron Kittle. Ron Kittle. The pitch to left field. This one was hit deep. This one is back to the warning track. And this one is against the wall. 1 out. I thought Ron Kittle was going to get the home run. And here comes Craig Lisinski. He's 0 for 1. Craig Lisinski, the former Philadelphia Philly. Turned Chicago White Sox, played in the postseason a lot of time. And that'll be a swing and a miss. Yeah, Kittle almost hit that. He almost hit that over for a home run. That would have been really crazy. It'll be 1-1. Chicago still without a hit. In the bottom of the 5th. A swing and a miss here. It'll be 1-2. The 1-2 bottom of the fifth. Fouled it off. Greg Lazinski's trying to get something started. The 1-2. Little number. Second to first, 2 outs. They're just making plays they have to, the Blue Jays. And Luis Leal. And that'll be ball 1. It is 0-0 here in the bottom of the fifth. Harold Baines. High pop fly center field. Not that many pitches in this inning, and that's a catch. And we go to the sixth. Still only 2 base hits in this game. Alfredo Griffin, he's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the third. Lamar Hoyt. And that's going to be ball high, 1-0. This will be Lamar Hoyt, 1-0. That'll be outside, 2-0. Alfredo would love to walk to get on. And inside, 2-1. Really, that might be the first 2-0 count all day. Both pitchers are seeing who's going to blink first. A swing and a miss there. It is 2-2. Alfredo Griffin, who's going to move first? Who's going to blink first? The pitch. Low, 3-2. Damaso Garcia is on deck. But right now, the ninth hitter, Alfredo Griffin, 0 for 1 today. Swung, and that's going to be picked up, 1 out. They keep getting, for mainly first pitch strikes, not the last batter. They start out 2-0 on him, but here's Damaso Garcia. He has one of the 2 hits in the game. Quite seriously, that's unbelievable. To right field. And he doesn't do it. This is going to be big. It's 81 speed, and there he goes. He's going around third. He might get inside the park. Home run on this. He's coming home. They're going to throw home. He's going to be safe. It's 1-0. Oh my goodness, it's safe. It's 1-0. An inside the park home run. Look at him go. Oh my, barely. You know, the umpire never signaled safe. He just pointed. It was a close tag play. But it's now 1-0 in Bonnell. That's going to be a strike. Oh, so it is 1-0. What an incredible turn of events. Alfredo Griffin all the way. And that's going to be fouled off, 0-2. Lamar Hoyt has pitched a good game. That's going to be to right field again. That was Harold Baines, and that's a catch. This time he catches it. Harold Baines just feeling so low that when he dove after that one, here's Lloyd Mosby, flew out twice in this game. So Lamar Hoyt's doing what he needs to. Pop flies, I understand that was a little hard. To right field and foul. But an inside the park home run. We've had everything in just 3 games. I think what we might do is we might have a doubleheader tonight. Fouled off. It'll be 1-2. The next game would be the Dodgers and the Expos at Dodger Stadium. Little grounder. This will be second to first, and they get the out. 3 outs. An inside the park home run. It's 1-0. And here's Tom Paciorek now.
The first baseman, number 44.
Luis Leal in 5 innings, only 56 pitches. 11.2 an inning. Will be 1-2, 1-0. But only 11 an inning. He hasn't really got into trouble. He's only gone deep a couple times and count. This will be third to first, high, 1 out. They get it though. Solid defensive effort. So far right now, I mean, they had one fly ball that went out to the warning track. And here's Scott Fletcher. He flew out in the third. The inside the park home run. Fletcher, that's going to be a strike. Luis Leal is pitching the game of his life. Currently, right now. The 0-1, and it'll be high, 1-1. 1-1 with 1 out. In the bottom of the 6th. High pop fly. Center field, that's going to be 2 outs. Oh my. Vance Law now. Vance Law. He's hitting 9th. And that'll be fouled away, 0-1. Well, you know, it's going to be away. 1-1. Leal had a walk earlier in the game. So even though it lines up to like a perfect game, it's not a perfect game. And it'll be 1-2. Look at his pitch count. His most is 14. The 1-2 now, this will be the 9th of the inning. And that'll be fouled away. He's aggressive, he's going right after everybody. Bottom of the 6th, the pitch, the 1-2. Little grounder and caught. They're going to race to first. He wins the race. The Blue Jays win the race. We go to the 7th. The inside the park home run's the only thing. So Jesse Barfield is 0 for 2. Lamar Hoy, that's going to be high pop fly to right field. First pitch, 1 out. These two teams aren't messing around. They're very aggressive. Willie Upshaw, he singled in the 2nd inning. And Lamar Hoyt now. That's going to be a strike. These pitchers are aggressive, and they're going after strikes. Hoyt, and that'll be fouled off again, 0-2. 77 pitches. Hoyt struck him out, and that'll be 2 outs. 5th strikeout of the day, and here's Ernie Witt, struck out and flew out. Here they go, Ernie Witt. And that'll be a strike there. Ernie's 0 for 2 today. A swing and a miss there, that's number 2, and everybody on their feet. It's 1-0, 2 outs. Struck him out. He had a very easy one. That was an easy strikeout. Not a great batting, not a great at-bat for Ernie Witt. It's 1-0. Now we go to the bottom of the 7th. Rudy Law. He struck out and ground out. And Luis Leal now. Everybody is 0 for 2 except for the guy that walked. Leal, a little bunt. Picks it up, throws to first. He's safe and he gets on. He's the first hit of the day. He's the first hit and it's a bunt. You can't blame him, I know. Look at Leal and he goes past first. Now, 3 seconds. Yeah, he's safe. Easy safe. But you gotta, you know, you're trying to win a game. And he's a 90 hitter. He's a 90 speed. They want to bunt him to second. He picks it up. They throw to second. They get one, and that's all the one they want. They're a very fast team, and they get the lead runner. So 1 out. And here's Carlton Fisk. Fisk in the bottom of the 7th. Leal, for the first time today, has to pitch to a guy wanting to swing a bat, and somebody's on base. Randy Moffett and Jim Acker are getting ready. So Carlton Fisk, this could be the inning for the White Sox. Down low, it'll be 2-0. So a bunt. This might be the first time he's gone 2-0 to anybody. The pitch here, and it'll be fouled away 2-1. Pitching from the stretch, of course, different. So when you do that for the first time, you have to get used to it. The 2-1, it's 1-0, and inside the park home run, the only run. Fisk, and it's going to be a base hit. There's going to be 2 on. Are they going to throw to third? Yes, they are. They're going to throw it away from third, and it's first and third with 1 out. First and third with 1 out. Oh, so big, and here comes Ron Kittle, who's 0 for 1. Ron Kittle hit it to the warning track. And that's going to be junk away, 1-0. He walked in the second inning, then was swept off the bases in a double play. Chicago threatening to tie. They have a runner in sacrifice position. High 2-0. This could be very dangerous for Toronto. Chicago, a big opportunity here. And that'll be 3-0. It's down low. Now do you give him the green light? Greg Lazinski's on deck. You might unintentionally, intentionally walk this guy. To get the bases loaded, there's a strike. You gambled. You might want to hit that high so he could get the home, or he could get the sacrifice fly. The 3-1, that's going to be no foul. And now they could strike him out. Here's Ron Kittle, 1 out, very big. If he gets out and they don't move, they got to get a hit. And that's going to be a base hit. No, it's caught. They get one, they throw to first, they get them both. Oh my goodness, what a double play. That's the play of the game. That's the play of the playoffs. It's unbelievable. That looked like a hit. Dick Tidrow will come in. That last double play was one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen. That thing was going in. That thing was going to easily be maybe 2-1. And what a save, what an unbelievable double play. Incredible. And Tidrow will come in, and he gets Johnson to foul it off. 0-1. Tidrow again. And that'll be the first and a base hit. It's going to be fair. And Tidrow gives up a double, a stand-up double. Maybe a pop-up slide double. Now it's a little nervous. The Blue Jays trying to get insurance. Watch this, curves it right around first. There you go. Watch this. Hit it, watch it go, bang. And now the top of the eighth, 1-0 here. Runner on second, outside ball one. Rance Molinix. So Rance, that'll be a shot foul, 1-1. Tidrow try not to give up the insurance run. That'll be fouled off again, 1-2. Rance Molinix, 1-2, top of the eighth, outside ball two. 2-2. The pitch, and that'll be fouled off again. If Chicago can stop Toronto, then I'm telling you the White Sox could be able easily. Struck him out, 1 out. The White Sox could get 2 runs. And the strikeout there, you can see that. Now here's Alfredo Griffin. 0 for 2, he did not have the home run. It's going to be inside ball one. Runner on second. 1 out. In the top of the eighth, outside 2-0. 2-0. The pitch. Hard hit, and that's going to be a base hit. It's going to go to Harold Baines, who's going to throw to third. And it's going to be safe. It'll be first and third. Toronto's in position really to take command today. Harold Baines, he played that one well. He only played one that wasn't well. And unfortunately for him, that's the only run. And here we go. Damaso Garcia, 2 for 3 at the inside the park home run. And that'll be Garcia up the middle, knocked down. They're going to pick it up. They're going to throw home. He's safe. And it's 2-0. They get the insurance run. Damaso Garcia right off Tidrow. And it is 2-0 Toronto. And Tidrow knew this. And here comes Barry Bonnell. Barry Bonnell again. And the Chicago White Sox, that guy right there getting everybody up. Bonnell has 2 on with 1 out. 2-0 is manageable. Any more, it might be over. That's going to be a ball outside. 1-0. Inside 2-0. Bono. And this will be to right. 2-1. Bono fouled it off. It'll be 2-2. Now Bonnell, this is big because a base hit gives him a really good buffer. The 2-2 with 1 out. 3-2. And Tidrow to start. They don't want to walk for Lloyd Mosby. This is a gigantic 3-2 pitch. 2-0 here in the top of the eighth. High pop fly. And let's see, it's back, it's back, it's back, it's back. It's caught against the wall. They're going to throw it in. And it'll be first and third now. The runner from second moved to third. And there'll be 2 outs. Oh my goodness, if that would have been gone, a 3-run home run, that would have been it. It would have been over. But here's Tidrow. And that'll be a strike. Mosby to Tidrow, and that'll be 0-1. The 0-1, and that'll be a swing and a miss here, 0-2. Mosby to Tidrow. The 0-2 pitch. Outside 1-2. You got to be aggressive with Mosby. You can't give him chances. Struck him out, and that's why they're very aggressive. They gave him some opportunities, but it's 2-0. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th inning, and this is Greg Lazinski. He grounded out twice. Luis Leal, 78 pitches on the day. He might go all the way. They might keep their bullpen intact. That's a strike. That thing was right down the middle. I don't know if he was complaining or not. That'll be it. Base hit. Lazinski gets on. So Greg Lazinski's at first. This is big. He gets on with nobody out. Watch Lazinski. Good night. Now here's Harold Baines. Baines fouls that one off. For a second, I was like, wait a second. If Baines hit a home run there, that would have been crazy. The 0-1, they got Lazinski on first. He's double play meat if he hits a ground ball. That's going to be caught. They throw to first. Lazinski will get back though, and it's 1 out. So Greg Lazinski gets back. A nice play on a line drive. Chicago here, and here's Tom Paciorek. 0 for 2, 2 ground outs. Luis Leal. The pitch, it's going to be a strike. 0-1 to Tom Paciorek. Swing and a miss here. It's going to be 0-2. You look at this. This is just going to be the 0-2. Little looper. Can he get it? He picks it up. He throws to second. They get one. That's all they get. No, he's safe. He's safe. He's off the base, and they get a base hit. My question is, why would you go to second? Oh, my goodness. And Jerry Dubinsky is in. Dubinsky there, and here's Scott Fletcher. So the first jam of the night, 1 out. They went to second to get the lead runner. I don't know why they just didn't go to first. Maybe they thought they couldn't do it. That's going to be to right field. It might drop, and it won't. 2 outs. And there's going to be 2 outs now. Vance Law now, number 9. 2 outs, 2 on. 2-0. That's going to be a strike. Dave Giesel and Don Cooper are warming up. So big. The 0-1. And that'll be a little looper. Second. They go to first. They get the out. 3 out. And they don't get anything. 2-0. They go to the 9th.
Your attention, please.
Well, here's Kevin Hickey. He comes in. He's 6'1", 170, 27 years old. And the Chicago White Sox. Here's Jesse Barfield. He flew out in the 7th. These series is taking an unbelievable turn. Barfield high into right, and this thing will curve foul barely into the seats. You can't discredit this inning. You got to really be focused, because if you make it 3 or 4, you can keep Chicago from getting a rally. I'll tell you what, if Chicago steals this game in the bottom of the 9th, then it would be a stolen game, because Toronto outplayed them. Then the series might go to Chicago, and that's a strikeout. Not good for Barfield. He's 0 for 4. Lamar Hoyt had one heck of a day pitching. The only blemish really was that inside the park home run. 1 out. That'll be fouled off Willie Upshaw. 1 for 3 today. The 0-1. A little bunt. He only has 65 speed, though. 2 out. Trying those surprise bunts. It worked once for Chicago. But Law has been in. A couple times have been short hits. And Ernie Witt has not looked good at the plate today. He's not looked good. High ball 1. Trying to make him chase. The 1-0. That'll be right to third to first, and that'll be 3 outs. Chicago needs 2. They don't want to drop game 1 at home. It's 2-0 Blue Jays. And here's Rudy Law now to begin the 9th. Luis Leal trying to go the distance. Trying to go the distance there. That's going to be shot up in the air and caught 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. That was easy. What a catch. And now look good. I'm going to tell you what, Tony Bernazard, he's going to try and get on in the bottom of the 9th. Tony Bernazard. Bernazard, it'll go to left field. It'll be a base hit. Bernazard, 71 speed. He goes around second. They throw to third. And they're going to throw here. They might get him. He's safe. He's safe. He's safe there. A sacrifice. Well, a home run will be a home run anyway. But it's still 2 runs they lead. And now they're going for a new pitcher. And that's it for Leal. He pitched 1 heck of a game. Yet a no-hitter going into the 7th. Oh my. And here comes Dave Giesel. Giesel wants to get the save. He does. He wants to get the save. He doesn't want, I know everybody wants to. It's the playoffs. You want to win every game. But he's relishing this opportunity here. 2-0. Down low for Fisk. It's ball 1. Fisk is a clutch hitter throughout his career. If he hits a home run here, it would be crazy. Fisk, it's going to be foul. I lost track of that. It'll be 1-1. Carlton Fisk. Swung and a miss. It's 1-2. Now Giesel can play around with it a little bit. The 1-2. High and fouled away. You don't want, hitting the high fastball in the old days, that was a no-no. Today you do it because nobody can hit it. But back then, he just threw a possible tying game. Did he go? Did he go? No, he didn't. It's 2-2. Runner on third with one out. The last 3 games have been comeback wins. The pitch. That'll be on the ground. Picked up. They're going to get one in. There's going to be an out. 2 out. They do get in a run. But again, the scenario does not change. The tying run is still at the plate. And Ron Kittle, the guy that hit it to the warning track, he's up. For 7 innings, he was the only one who got on base. I should say for 6 innings. He's the only one that got on base. It's 1-0. Giesel trying to get the win. It's 2-0. Ron Kittle. The 2-0. 3-0. They're staying away from him. Dubzinski is next up. 3-0, and he takes it. It's 3-1. Just absolutely crazy now. Oh, they call that a strike. It might have been ball 4. It's 3-2. They're down to their last strike in the game. The 3-2. He struck him out. It was a very controversial call, but just too close. And the Toronto Blue Jays have won game number 1. They have won game number 1. And the White Sox drop this one. A stunner and a shocker. Really it is. Garcia with the inside the park home run. And really, Bernazard got on with a hit, but for 6 innings they went hitless. And in the 7-game series, Toronto has a 2-1 lead over Chicago. Has a 2-1 win over Chicago and a 1-0 lead. So big. Very big. That was the inside the park home run. And then he came home, barely safe. And then that was the first hit of the day where he got on first. Barely, but he got on by a full step. That was the first hit of the day, and that really was it. That double play was the greatest. That double play in the 8th inning was one of the best. It was one of the best I've ever seen. That was an RBI. It hit the pitcher's foot. It hit the foot. If it didn't hit his foot, it would have been if it would have been in his glove, it would have been big. And that strikeout to end the game. Chicago's in trouble. They're down 1-0. They can still recover from this. Garcia was 3 for 4. Everybody else, nothing.
5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
For the Blue Jays, they still have Bonnell, Barfield, Witt, and Mulliniks that are hitless for the playoffs in 2 games. Leal was pretty good. Only gave up 5 hits. Giselle came in. That was good for the White Sox. Just a few scattered hits. They had 5 of them. And nobody doubled up on any of the hits. Striking out 3 times. Pitching-wise, Hoyt not bad. But just tonight, not good enough. Tidrow, that was tough. The White Sox in the 8th. This was unbelievable. The 7th inning. Had to be the 7th inning. The double play was unbelievable. Look at this double play. This double play was everything. Watch this. It was here. And then watch this double play right now. Kittle grounded into it. It was a sharp hit. Now look at where the ball is. Look at where the ball is. It looks like it's gonna go into the outfield, and he slides and dives, and he makes the catch, and they throw to second. Look at this. And they get the one at second. They get the out. Now you go to first. If he gets on, it's a run. And he makes the catch by over a foot. Oh, my goodness. This game had everything. Every game has everything. Seriously. The pitchers for the Blue Jays. Here's Giselle. Here's Liao. It's just Liao and Giselle. And here's Giselle. And that's it. For the White Sox. Here's Hoyt. Here's Tidrow. Here's Hickey. For the batters, here's Pachorik, Lazinski, Fisk, Baines, Bernazard, Law, Kittle, Law again, Fletcher, Lazinski, and that's everybody. For the Blue Jays, Upshaw, Griffin, Bonnell, Johnson, Garcia, Witt, Mullenix, Mosby, Barfield, and that's it. Your play of the game. Then what we got to do, we always show the RBIs. No errors in the game. So this is big. Like, seriously, this was unbelievable. Garcia, you see the fly out. He's in the background. You see everything, and here it is. Look at his speed. Look at his speed. He goes around, and he goes to second, and Baines missed it. He goes around to third, and then he comes around to score. Look how close it is. This was the winning run. Still doesn't have him. There, he's touching the plate right there. He's touching the plate. Not yet. There, his hand's on it. His hand's on it, now he's tagging him. So he did touch it, it is safe. He was safe, but that's the winning run. It's that close. It's that close. That was the one. It was the winning run. Chicago got one in the ninth. It was a ground out RBI, but a 2-1 Toronto win. Oh my goodness. 2-1. Next up will be the Expos and the Dodgers. Coming up next.